You got it? There we go.
Isn't it B?
That's good.
All right. Oh, I'm not plugged in yet. Fuck me.
Technical difficulties, everybody. Hang on.
There we go. And welcome to episode 309 of Flights,
Football,
and anything else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
Well, with all my minor health issues, I was going to, like a day or two ago, I was going to use your phrase. I'm like, I'm not worth a bent dick. But,
well,
so
better than the bent dick.
Since we've been pre-potting so much, I'm feeling pretty good. Better than most, not as good as some. How are you?
Wonderful. Now, the uploading thing makes me nervous. Isn't that supposed? Don't you turn that off typically?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why that's.
Well, hey, we were riffing so much prior to. I didn't even have my earbuds plugged in, and I clicked the Odyssey music from Tweak's Corner multiple times, and I'm like, "Fuck, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything."
Yeah,
and I wasn't even fucking plugged in.
Yeah, you can see the numbers going down, so we're good. We're paused.
All right, perfect.
All right, Eric will let us know if we're not.
And speaking of Eric, he's either going to be there or be working there, but it's official. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. First ever live stream on location. Loggers Brewery, Saginaw, Michigan. River Road, just south of Gratiot. On the left-hand side, if you're going south, I'll get you the exact address between now and December 4th. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be a lot of fun.
And our loyal listeners there, you better show up. And we're going to tell them Mike and Dave sent you, because there'll be free beers and shit for you and whatnot.
Possible.
No, if you go there, tell Mike and Dave sent you, I'm getting your beer. If you take your lazy ass down to Loggers and show up.
There you go.
So that's December 4th. We want to get the word out there. Next week is fine. 2 weeks from today is Thanksgiving. Obviously, we're not going to do that. So the first Thursday in December, Flights, Football, anything else, and Loggers live stream, first ever. Hopefully it winds up better than it did for Lincoln. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm slow. I'm not getting for
Lincoln log. Lincoln was at the play and he was killed.
Well, I know that.
So we're at a live stream. I want it to end up better than it did for Lincoln.
I didn't get that connection. Okay, I
got. Well, you weren't the history major.
Right.
I was.
All right. So I gotta give a little shout out here. A couple things.
All right.
Number one, Kurt at Opperman's. He's almost like a mad scientist when it comes to beers. Colored a bunch of these IPAs and lagers and different beers, and every once in a while when I go in there, he hands me one of his own personal part of his own stash, and he says, "Here, try this." So today we pre-potted with Dark Horse Brewing Company, a 2011, right? So was that 14 years ago? It's a double crooked tree at 13.6%. And I think I saved the cap on that. And it was a $17 beer because the 13.6%, obviously. 13.6% IPA. And he's trying to see like which IPAs will turn to a barley wine. All right. Or have those barley wine characteristics. Now we've had several of these. So the loyal listeners, maybe like we've had 3, maybe.
Yes. Oh, every bit of 3.
3 to 4 of these. And some of them, maybe they've turned. This one 100% turned to a barley wine.
Right.
So this one had all the barley wine characteristics to it. And so we enjoyed that. And then the second one he had for us was from Shorts Brewing Company, and it's called Howlin' Chinaski.
Yep, Chinaski.
Chinaski. Now it's a Dortmunder lager, German style lager, Dortmunder, and 6.5%. This one though, Kurt, if you're listening, I don't know. It was a lager, but whatever happened to it over the last 10 years, it was just kind of
it missed its mark.
It missed its mark.
It was drinkable
for sure. Absolutely.
And we thank you for your donation.
Thank you very much. Yeah. It's kind of fun to try these beers, and they've been sitting there for so long, and to see what happens to them. But the Dortmunder lager, the Howlin I don't know why I have a trouble. Chinaski. Chinaski. Yeah, Chinaski. I think I said it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one kind of was a little flat.
All right.
I don't know what happened to it. Yeah.
Are we doing tasting one?
We are doing tasting one.
All right. And what about hit the chat in case we have any chats coming in?
Oh, exactly. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for, Dave.
Oh, we've got one. We've got a live stream. Jennifer says, fire.
Thanks, Jen.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And I just want to say one thing before I get this beer.
Yes.
6'7", Mike. 6'7".
6'7", 6'7", 6'7". 8'9". I don't get it. That one clearly went over my head. 6'7", because I'm only like 5'8" on a good day. So
it's a kid's thing. It's a stupid thing. It means absolutely nothing. Just hopefully some people got a good laugh out of it. When it first started, at the schools, at the high school, they're like, "Hey, Mr. Dawson, say 6'7". Why am I saying 6'7"?
You should have punched somebody because that doesn't make any sense.
That's illegal. You can't do that anymore, Mike. All right. You've got the right brain glass.
Yes, I do.
And I've got the Hoplot glass, which you have yet to go to Hoplot. That's in, Sutton's Bay. But what we're going to put into these glasses is Big Mango beer. Big Mango beer hug from Goose Island Beer Company in Chicago, Illinois. This comes in at 9.9% and 30 IBUs. So you're not a huge mango fan.
No.
But you know what? I saw the 9.9%.
And the IPA. I'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'll make it work, Dave.
Figured you'd make it work. So,
and on the can it says mango on my mind. Not a lot of mango on the notes though, so maybe I'll be pleasantly. Mango's not bad. I mean,
it's good for you, Mike.
Probably not in this form, but
no, I'm sure this beer is very healthy for you.
There's the mango. Just had to get it out of the can. Oh, yeah, that's mango. Cheers.
Live at Loggers.
Not in a few weeks, Eric. Thursday, December 4th. Mark it down on your calendars.
Live on the TV at Loggers.
But he said from the brewery in a few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, no, it's not. It's,
Yeah. My bad.
It's official. It's 12/4.
Yes.
Cheers. Which is what he said essentially.
Cheers.
So
yes, it is.
And please remember to tip your bartenders and waitresses. They've been working real hard for you. All right, that is very mango-y. What have you been watching, Dave?
So Department Q. Department Q is on Netflix, made by the producers of Slow Horses. It's a whodunit, and Shelly and I are enjoying it. The first two, the MO of a lot of these British whodunit kind of detectives /
So producers are cross streaming, eh?
As far as what?
Because you said
same producers as Slow Horses.
Right.
So it's a British.
No, but what I'm saying is because Slow Horses is Apple Plus, and you said same producers, and you said it's on Netflix, which is possible, but it just seems So they're cross streaming.
Sure.
Yeah. Them sons of bitches.
I think Slow Horses is slightly better, but I'm only through 4 episodes of 9. And their MO typically is spend the first 2 episodes developing the plot, the subplots, the character, introduce the characters, that kind of thing. A lot of times it's a little slow in the first 2 episodes, but we're, like I said, we're through 4. It's picking up nicely. I really like it. And yeah, I'm going to continue watching it, and it should be a show that you should watch. What's up?
Oh, she was actually trying to tell me that my face looked like he was on fire. But I did look into the mirror and I was fine.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the price of being famous, I guess.
Yeah.
So
everybody's got to pay the price.
Yes. Thanks, Jen.
Yeah.
All right. So Liz and I did finish Task.
You did.
HBO Max.
Okay. All right. Now we can talk about it.
I got it a cross between Sons of Anarchy and Slow Horses.
Well, because of the biker gang, yeah.
And hear me out. And not only that, the one guy in it was also in Sons of Anarchy. And the Slow Horses tie-in comes because they kind of just throw this group of FBI agents with this flunky who was actually doing
the college recruiting. He was a
recruiter. And then all of a sudden they said, hey, you're on this case. And they threw all these people with him. And it was like, okay. So that was like the guy at Slow Horses gets all the rejects from the M13 or U13 or whatever the British thing is for the military.
Department Q is very similar.
All right. Yeah. So, but very enjoyable. I thought it was a 7-episode season. Episode 6 was the coup de grace, if you will, the finish. And then episode 7, everybody kind of went like their merry way and it kind of tidied it up in a nice bow. And it wasn't really that type of series. It was more of a smash them up, bash them up series. But then episode 7, it was a feel good. Everybody felt good. And
yeah, I felt like I was looking. I know the time limit on episode 7. And I kept looking at it going, man, we got 10 minutes left. Yeah. What are they going to do in the next 10 minutes? But like you said, they tied everything up in a nice little bow. Now, do you think they could go on with the second season?
I think the way they left season 1, it would be tough, but anything's possible because a lot of the main characters in this one are dead.
Yeah.
And she took the kids. So.
Yeah, right.
All right. What
Agreed.
else?
I've got Being Eddie Murphy. Now, you said you have that on your to watch list. Yep. I will just say that when I saw the Steve Martin documentary on Apple Plus.
See, and I was kind of thinking the Eddie Murphy one would be like 4 episodes ago. I mentioned the I Like Me, the John Candy on Prime.
Yeah.
I was thinking Murphy would be along those lines. And I'm interested to see if it's any good.
I like the fact, I guess the comparison I'm making is that what I found when I watched the Steve Martin documentary on Apple Plus, I didn't realize like Steve Martin was the first comic, the first stand-up comic to fill a stadium. He filled a stadium multiple times. No other comic before him. I mean, they filled venues, but they never filled a stadium. So Steve was the first one to do that. Eddie Murphy was like, he broke boundary after boundary after boundary after boundary in the late 70s, early 80s. And so, just watching that documentary and seeing like how many things he had done, especially like with music. Oh God! Now I'm forgetting his Party All the Time.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
It was, but it was number 2 on the Billboard.
Yeah, that was still on because I wasn't even going to throw that out to my question because my question to you would be: would you rather have Eddie Murphy the stand-up, Eddie Murphy the actor, or Eddie Murphy the sketch comic?
That is the whole point of the documentary. So,
and I never was going to mention Eddie Murphy the musician because I don't care where it went on the Billboard. That was fucking awful.
So, it depends because if you're early 80s, if Delirious and Raw, right, was amazing. I remember as a young teenager, almost in college. I can't remember when Raw happened. I want to say like, was that 90 yet?
I was going to say 88? Late 80s, early 90s.
88, because 88 I was okay. So I was still probably technically a teenager. I mean, all we did when we got together was recite lines from those stand-ups, right? But all the shit he's done since then.
Yes. Oh, he's great in 48 Hours, Trading Places.
Yes.
But given the question I posed to you, I would go, like, I'm Gumby, damn it.
Right. It's SNL.
I think him as a sketch comic is the best.
Probably.
Although, and then I would go actor and then probably stand up.
In that time, and there were some there was some great improv actors on SNL at that time. They were good, but he saved SNL because remember at that time when he was 19 years old when he went on to SNL, they had just gotten rid of Belushi had died. All the original cast had left, and they had a whole new cast on there. And so, who did he do the Stevie Wonder bit with at the piano?
I don't remember.
What was his name? White comic. He was. I'm not gonna say he was a flash in the pan.
Joe Piscopo.
I think that was it. I think it was Joe Piscopo. So it was like, that's what I'm saying. From that era, Eddie Murphy's the guy you remember. And not too many of those other cast members are like, okay, it was good.
Right.
But yeah, he saved it until they got to the next level. But anyway, it was a fascinating documentary. And just to see his house, holy shit. You know, Eddie Murphy's got 10 kids.
No, I didn't know that.
10 kids with 5 women. 2 of them, he's married currently. And then his ex-wife, he had kids with, and then 3, let's say, girlfriends. And the house he's living in right now it's got more bathrooms than the Bellagio. And probably all those kids, their moms and their now significant others, if they have them, could probably all live in there.
Yeah.
Because remember, he did in Shrek. He did the donkey. Yep. He's probably getting royalties off of that.
No, absolutely.
He's probably, sure. Just saying, he's like crazy. Anyway, fascinating documentary. I would highly recommend it. Netflix. You got another one?
And it's on our list.
Yeah.
Yes, Peacock. All Her Fault. 8 episodes. What's the pretty blonde's name? Dakota Fanning?
Yes.
She's in it. Put your phone down. You got to pay attention because just when you think you know who done it, you're wrong. Think again.
All right.
And then around episode late 6 into 7, it's like, oh, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're going this way with it? Son of a bitch. John said Mr. Robertson's Neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that was sketch comedy at its best.
That was so funny. I am Gumby, damn it.
So All Her Fault.
Yeah.
Excellent on Peacock.
That's all I've got. I just have the 2.
One, a solo venture on my part on Peacock as well. Devil in Disguise. Now, the loyal listeners saying, whoa, Mike. You've already watched that. Wait a second. Slow down. Yes, I watched the documentary about the real shit. This is an 8-part series that's dramatized, but they keep in line with the facts, and it's really well done because it takes the victim's point of view, and they really dig into a couple of Gacy's survivors and what everybody went through, and it goes from the lawyers. And my big takeaway from Devil in Disguise, the guy that they had play the lead detective, he actually could be a body double for Ron Jeremy. And I'm like, so if they ever want to do a Ron Jeremy story, they better go get this guy.
You're saying
from
the face perspective.
From his face, yeah. Because they never did find the need to show this guy's wrench, but from neck up,
yeah,
this guy was a Ron Jeremy doppelganger.
Okay. All right.
So if they're ever looking to do the Ron Jeremy story,
so he was a really handsome man.
Yes, he was. And finally, on Netflix, Liz and I watched Frankenstein.
Oh, I saw that.
What's his Guillermo del Toro or whatever his name is?
Guillermo.
Interesting twist on the Mary Shelley novel. Probably didn't have to be 2 hours and 32 minutes.
Right.
But a worthwhile watch. And 2 hours and 32 minutes seemed like 2 hours and 11 minutes. So, I mean, it moved along.
Sure.
It was different than the Frankenstein you're used to seeing. And it was good. I enjoyed it. And
okay.
Mary Shelley did write Frankenstein, right?
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
not a correction.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
I think you're good.
All right.
I think you're good.
But yeah, so that's all we want. That's all we've bought.
All right. Now, music you should be listening to. New. So I typed it into my Apple Music. Beyond Horizon by the grunge band. I don't know why, but I thought, you know what? Let's look into the grunge genre. I think it's pronounced Gandhi, Gandi. Now, I listened to the music. I'm like, okay, well, it's like more like hard rock rather than grunge, but it's like, okay, well, sure. Not horrible, but and then I went to look them up to see who's the lead singer because I thought the lead singer, I recognized the voice. I could find nothing on this band.
I've never heard of them.
I spent probably 15, 20 minutes trying to look up this band. And then I text Eric because he's pretty much, and he's like, no, never heard of them. So I think it's an AI thing. You know how we said before?
Which oddly enough will flow nicely into my something new, but
okay.
Finish
up. But so, I mean, apparently this album, Beyond Horizon, came out November 10th, 2025, 12 songs, 48 minutes. Try to find something about the band online. Good luck. Let me know if you find anything. But I can't find anything about them. So I'm thinking it's somebody figured out a way to get one of these AI platforms to do some music for them and put it out as an album to see how much money they can make.
All right. And like I said, so Borderless and Infinite from Machine 6, released on November 7th, 2025, 20 songs. 20. Now that's a big number. Huge. Regardless.
Huge number.
But it'll be even
That's
bigger.
A double album.
It'll be even bigger here in a second. 57 minutes. 20 songs, 57 minutes. And the loyal listeners of this podcast will know that Machine 6. What? Yeah, you're right. This is their 6th album of 2025. So going along with your AI thing, I stand by. I hear a lot of Nickelback-ish sounds to them.
Right.
Borderless and Infinite was probably the weakest of the 6 albums that I've reviewed on this podcast, but it wasn't bad. Nickelback feel, but how does a band release 6 albums, and the 6th one here has 20 fucking songs? It's not like they're like 4 song EPs. These are 10, 12, and in this case 20 song albums, and this is their 6th of 2025. So like you said about the band that you couldn't find anything of, is this just like an AI chat bot? Not real. It's like, hey, here's Machine 6 with another album.
Right.
If we get to it, we get to it. But I have a scary, weird thing on that. But anyway.
All right.
What was your old?
My old? I'm like, all right, well, forget this. I'm going to go back to more of a punk rock. Green Day.
I was just going to say Green Day.
Yeah.
All right.
So Green Day, like Dookie, February 1994, believe it or not.
Yes.
Wow. I looked at that.
31 years ago.
You know, 15 songs, 38 minutes. Now that I think their producers, their agent, they said, hey, you got to put something out there that's you. Don't, be your band, but put something out there that they can put on the radio if you want to make any money. Right?
Yeah.
So I listened to it and I'm like, oh, that's great. But then I listened to American Idiot, which was 2004. So 13 songs, 57 minutes. Now that one was a little more like socially, politically charged,
right?
Based on the title American Idiot. Which
want to be an American idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually prefer Dookie to American Idiot.
Did you?
But yes.
Okay. But both of them, I'm like, yeah, this is great stuff. So, and they're still producing, I think their last one was 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Now, but I didn't want to put that as my new.
Their original fans still have a little animosity towards them because Green Day originally was the ultimate punk band.
Like garage, underground.
But they looked at the numbers and said, you know what, there's no
we're not going to make any money.
There's no money to be made here. So we got to go a little more mainstream, which causes their 9 original fans to call them sellouts. Right. So my something old, I'm going to put the dreaded asterisk by it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's our podcast. We'll do what we want, right?
Right.
Because my something old is actually fairly new. It's the best of Volume 2 by Five Finger Death Punch, which was released on Liz and I's anniversary, our 33rd anniversary, October 24th, 2025. 19 songs, 1 hour, 9 minutes. But why I'm calling it my old is because it's all maybe redigitized and maybe they redid them or whatever, but they're all old songs.
Right.
So, but what I have discovered, Dave, at the risk of being blasphemous in the musical sense, my holy trinity of music is in no particular order: Guns N' Roses, Ozzy Osbourne, and Five Finger Death Punch. Most of the songs on Five Finger of the best of you've heard in the 3 or 4 of the 19 that you're like, oh, I'm not really familiar with that song. It's a very good rock and roll, bordering on heavy metal jam, and Five Finger Death Punch has got to be in the mix with Ozzy and Guns N' Roses as my favorite.
I can't argue with you.
Right.
All right. Are we inside the ropes?
Let's go inside the ropes.
Ding, ding.
AEW Blood and Guts was last night on Dynamite. I didn't see it. Blood and Guts is AEW's War Games, 2 rings inside a cage. And for whatever reason, they put this on regular TV versus a premium live event / pay-per-view, but I have not seen it. On to WWE.
Right.
All right. We're down to the final month of the John Cena farewell tour.
Right.
I think we got a big insight into how this is shaping up. Monday night's episode of Raw was in the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, his hometown. Right off the get, IC title was on the line. Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena. After Dom interrupted John's promo, they are doing a tournament to determine who is going to face John Cena on December 13th at Saturday night's main event for his last match. And Monday night on Raw, Cena beat Dom to become the IC title. So he's won every major singles title in WWE, 18-time champion. Now we're going to have a tournament. And you heard it here first. Gunther beats John Cena Saturday night's main event to reclaim his IC belt because Gunther's been away for 6 months ish. He is the longest reigning IC champion. Only fitting that Cena puts him over in Cena's last match because he's not going to be hurt by it.
Right.
Whatever. So
you're calling it
Gunther over Cena, Saturday night's main event. Last Monday's Raw was probably one of the better Raws that I've seen in quite a while. Nikki Bella turned on Stephanie Vaquer.
I can't keep up with the women's stuff. I can't.
It's Fast and Furious. It's been kind of stale lately.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going for a trios match with Punk, Cody, and Uso. Not real fond of that, but 3 days ago, 2 days ago, whatever it was, Raw, one of the better Raws I've seen. And now we're starting to slowly ramp it up as we get towards Mania season 26.
So this is probably a very rhetorical, obvious question. Are the majority of the viewers and the people that buy tickets to go to the stadiums male?
Yeah. Well, the majority, yeah.
The majority.
At least 51%.
Okay. Yeah. Well, do you think it's more like 60 or 70%?
I don't think it's 70.
Okay. It's interesting. I just asked the question because when they do these couples matches, you know what I mean? Are they trying to get more of the spouses of the men that are buying the tickets to, or at least, watch the videos, Monday Night Raw on TV?
Right.
Are they trying to get more of their spouses involved? Is that you think?
No, because actually AJ Lee they did the one angle with, and then Rollins got hurt. So that kind of derailed all plans, but allegedly he was hurt before. So we'll see about that. But anyway, I really don't know what happened to AJ Lee. I mean, Punk made reference to her.
Here's the thing:
Monday Night Raw.
as soon as you said you don't, you kind of like you're not a fan of AJ Lee on this podcast.
Yes,
I haven't heard of her. The power of the pod.
Absolutely. They say, you know what? You're right, Mike. Fuck her, because she has not been on since that match.
That's what I'm saying.
Punk did reference her this past Raw, but she has not been on since. So,
all right.
Anything else?
No.
Nope. I'm ready to rate.
Okay. I've
got
a little bit more to go.
Yep. Well, you.
All right. Sorry for the dead air.
You're good.
You know what? I'm going to go 4.0 simply because halfway between, I've got a sweeter tooth. I like the New England IPAs, for example. Not that this is claiming it's a New England IPA, but it's definitely a fruit IPA. Therefore, I think it hit the mark on what they were trying to do with this IPA. If you buy this beer and you hate mango, then you're an idiot. Do you know what I mean?
Well, sure.
It's pretty well advertised. So if you like mango, that's giving you all the mango and you can handle in a bag of chips. So I went 4.0.
309 episodes, 3 beers an episode. That's 927. I know there's a couple episodes we didn't do. So let's just say 900 beers. Would you say more or less than 10 we have been we've been a point or more apart? Because I went 3.00 on
I
this
would
beer
say
because
it's less than 20.
I went 3.00 because I thought the mango was a little bit overwhelming, and I did not get the 9.9% bang that I was hoping for.
Yeah. Well, that's going to come later in the third segment when you're like,
Well, possibly, but I didn't dislike it,
sure.
but I can't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over it.
Right.
So I went 3.00, which means we're 1 point apart.
Yeah.
And I think, so you're saying about 20 out of 900, we've been that far apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. What about on tap, David?
Untapped. 3.1 thousand check-ins. Very good sample size, right?
Yes.
And those 3.1 thousand people came in at 3.68.
All right, closer to you, but kind of in the middle of both of us.
Yes. All right.
And I got my maple grilled glass out for the second tasting. All right. And then while you've got
the newer one.
Yes. And while you're getting beers out and everything, I'm going to look up, because the loyal listeners know segment 2 is sports. We're going to start out in the MLB, and at 7 p.m., the MVPs were announced. So I'm going to pull those up right now. Well, yeah, wow.
Are you?
Well, obviously the one everybody knows, but all right, there we go. We got her. I got her. Here's my notes.
Oh boy.
There we go.
All right.
All right, what's the second beer, David?
Second beer. Little Pumpkin. It's a milkshake IPA. And the only reason I got this one is, how many milkshake IPAs have we drank, do you think, out of the 900 that you said? Well, it's 900 plus for sure.
Milkshake IPAs, 900 beers, 17.
Really? I would have thought single digits. But
oh, really?
Milkshake IPAs? Yeah.
450 North, or
those aren't milkshake IPAs though. They're milkshake sours.
Okay, you're right.
They're milkshake sours. The 450s are milk. Yeah, that's a milkshake sour.
I stand corrected, David.
Now, I mean, this is where the industry is going. So what we're trying to do, if you haven't figured this out yet, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a place,
I'm rolling my beer, folks, not anything that you might be thinking. Because the other thing's not that big.
You wouldn't be rolling it that far forward and back.
No, I mean.
So anyway, we digress. And if you're in your local market and you're looking for something and you see some of these things, especially if you're at an Opperman's. What do you call Opperman's? It's a
cork and ale. It's a beer and wine post.
But how does that differ? There's got to be a name for it. It differs from like going to Meijer or Kroger, or because
beer and wine store.
Yeah, beer and wine store. Okay, fair enough.
In the most simplistic terms.
You
got to understand, Dave. I'm a little on edge because I've lost 5 straight stump mics. I mean, I'm a little on edge, and I'm already looking forward to segment 3. And it's like, if I lose again, I'm liable to just fucking run out into traffic. I just
okay. So let's worry about that in segment 3.
Yeah, but I just got to put you where my headspace.
Okay,
is.
All right, fair enough. So I don't even know where were we.
I don't know. I'm ready to drink.
I was in your headspace.
Yeah, so.
All right. So Little Pumpkin, PUMPKY. This one's from Abomination Brewing.
So Liz calls me this Little Pumpkin.
Oh God, I wish I would have had that a little. All right. So
come on, I'm ready to drink, fucker.
You keep distracting me. This one comes in at 4.5%.
Or double our first tasting of episode 308.
Half.
The mini TV.
Yeah. What?
The mini TV was only 2.5, so it's double.
2. Oh, yeah. Double the mini TV, for sure. All right. So This one has pumpkin spice, vanilla, and milk sugar. Abomination Brewing is from North Haven, Connecticut. It comes in at 4.5% and NA IBUs. Whoa, stop.
I had one of those not too long ago. That rivals my pour of the worst pour ever.
Yeah.
So I came through with a quality commercial pour. And we're drinking out of the Maple Grill glassware. And what do you got to say about that, Dave?
The Maple Grill is an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection. Wow.
Yeah, that was rough. We'd have edited that out had we not been live, but we'll just play it off.
Yeah. Mike was trying to give me a third beer earlier for the pre-pod, and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm the lightweight, dude.
We split the squirrel in 37.
Yeah, okay. It is an amazing farm-to-table microbrew. Jesus Christ. All right, third segment, folks. Strap in and hold on to your butts. What movie, Mike? Hold on to your butts. Jurassic Park. That's the one you missed. Yeah. You're like, why the hell?
I missed it again because I still haven't seen it.
Yeah. Microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fired grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get in your car, go to their website. Oh my God, this is really getting off the hook. So go to their website, themaplegrill.net, and that's spelled GRILLE.net. Check out the current menu, see what's on tap, and get yourself
to the Maple Grill. And when you get there,
Mike and
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
All right.
All right. Well, we still have the glassware.
Len and Mark, who typically listen, I apologize, but everybody knows. Get to the Maple Grill.
Absolutely, they know where the Maple Grill is.
Cheers. Now, do you have the old one or the new one? You've got the new one. What is going on with that?
Where is? Wow. Well, that's a milkshake, all right.
Right.
I didn't get the milkshake, and I'm not getting the milkshake on the taste. I'm not getting the pumpkin spices, the vanilla, or the milk sugar.
Now, what I'm thinking right off the gate. Wait a minute before you press that button.
Yep.
You're looking for that one.
That one.
Get off of there. Could this have been sitting there for a while at Opperman's? And that's why this is doing this.
But mine wasn't.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, hit it.
That I don't really know, David.
All right.
All right, loyal listeners know that music means it's time for sport. Yeah, I know the Major League Baseball season is over, but the postseason awards are in full force, Dave. Manager of the Year, first time ever. AL winner Stephen Voigt. NL winner Pat Murphy. First time ever because those two guys won it last year. And it's the first time ever that members of both leagues won the award the first 2 years they were managers. So congratulations to Steve and Pat. Rookie of the Year, you know what? Didn't even take time to look it up because I don't know who the rookies are, so fuck them. Roman Anthony might have been in contention, so maybe I'll look that up when we're doing something else. Cy Young Award winner Tariq Skubal won his second for the Tigers. I vehemently disagree because I'm going Garrett Crochet of the Red Sox, who had more wins, more strikeouts.
Yeah, but you're biased.
I'm biased, but he had more wins and strikeouts. So why did Skubal win it? Bias or not. More wins, more strikeouts.
I know.
Neither team, if
made it to the World Series.
Yep. See?
Yeah, okay.
There we go. And MVP just announced tonight. National League, I think for the fourth time in 5 years. Well, not the fourth time in 5 years in the National League because he was in the American League before, but National League winner is Shohei Ohtani, no brainer. American League, Aaron Judge edged out the dumper, the big dumper.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Judge won the AL MVP.
What do you think about that, though? I mean, how many home runs did Aaron Judge have?
45 plus. I don't know because I'm not.
How many home runs did the dumper have?
61.
Yeah.
But what were the batting averages and RBIs? RBI.
Yeah. How many people care about that anymore? They just want to see dingers, man.
Well, yeah, by that, no, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's my 2 cents.
I haven't checked to see if Patrick Kane has done anything yet. So the Kane watch for the all-time American scorer will resume in episode 310.
Yeah. You just segued to NHL.
Yes, because we're done with the MLB because we give the awards unless you know the Rookie of the Year.
No, I don't.
All right, so NHL, my apologies. I did not check to see if Patrick Kane was back in action. And you're the NCAA football guy.
All right, so a couple things.
Yep.
Main topic. Ready?
Yes.
Betting in sports.
Yeah.
All right. NCAA allows college players to bet on professional sports a couple weeks ago, right?
Okay.
Since then, the NCAA banned 6 former Division I basketball players for their participation last season in gambling schemes that included game manipulation. Go ahead and look that up, folks. I'm not going to go into we don't have time because if we're going to try to end this around 9:00, I can't dive really deep into that.
Game manipulation is, hey, I'll miss my first shot.
Well, right. And so what they're doing is the prop bets. And this is what's going on right now with prop bets, not only in college, but in professional. Right?
Yep.
So there's people putting ridiculous amounts of money on prop bets. It doesn't really affect necessarily the outcome of the game.
Not at all. The 2 Cleveland pitchers.
Yeah, that's the next one I've got on here.
All they were saying, okay, my first pitch is the ball.
Yeah.
And they fucking derf one.
Right.
That doesn't affect the outcome of the game.
Nothing.
I mean, ball won.
Right.
But somebody just made $10,000.
Right. Depending on how much money they're putting on it.
And you can proceed with your take.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is when you dance with the devil,
I'm with you.
You have to expect some.
And so now a lot of the we'll call them the powers that be. A lot of the powers that be are starting to backtrack and going, all right, well, maybe we should backtrack on, how much we should prop bet or how specific the prop bet should be to try to eliminate a lot of these silly fucking and every once in a while it comes up where one of these prop bets does, and I think that's the problem. One of these prop bets does affect the conclusion of a contest and therefore affect a lot more people in their betting and how they're doing this.
Right.
So, I mean, we knew, and if you looked at the thumbnail of the YouTube live stream, I said, who could have thunk that, a lot of this was going to affect a lot of people and it was going to be an issue, and pretty much everybody, when it became the wild, wild west and they were going to okay, let's open the floodgates and let's bet on everything. You know what I mean?
Well, I have 2 things on that. Number one, if you have a $727,000 contract, and you're going to take $5,000 to throw a first pitch ball, number one, you're an idiot because 5,000 doesn't equate to 725,000 on anybody's math scale.
Right.
Number two, it is a fine line where you go down, it's like, well, geez, how do we monitor this? How do we monitor this? I think the penalty is it has to be severe. It's like, all right, Dave, it's found that you're in the major leagues. You gave Mike from your podcast Insider Advantage that you're going to fucking throw a ball in the first pitch. Mike won $100,000. You're banned for life from the MLB.
Oh, okay.
It's something that egregious because it's like there's no way to control it. And that's what happens. Like, that's why I say when it's as corny as it is, and I'm not going to get on a soapbox and say I'm against sports betting. It is what it is. But when the NFL has DraftKings or FanDuel logos all over a stadium and player 47 of a 53-man roster can make an additional $30,000, I mean, it really, 1 + 1 is 2. Really?
Yeah.
Because is it worth it for who's the best player? Is it worth it for Jamar Chase of the Bengals to get involved with gamblers? And no, because he's good enough, he's going to make his money.
Sure.
But what about that guy on special teams? Is like, hey, I return kicks for the Patriots.
If
I can fucking fumble the ball on the first snap and nobody's going to, or on the kickoff to me, nobody's going to think anything of it if I fumble the ball. So,
or run right into the,
right.
Yeah.
So or do we go back? We're in an age of everything's at your fingertips on your phone. You just address those situations as they come.
Right. Right. Agreed. All right. Now you said college basketball.
I didn't say that.
No, what'd you say?
I said I don't have anything on the Patrick Kane thing in NHL, and football's up to you. I didn't have anything for college basketball.
I'm going to go to college basketball really, really quick. Number 2. Now, listen, I want your opinion on this. Number 20. This last week, number 22 MSU beats number 14 Arkansas. Number 6 U of M beats Wake Forest by 1. Number 10 Florida beats unranked Florida State by 2. Delaware. Now this was on Tuesday, folks. So I could look it up on my phone over here, but I'm not going to. On Tuesday, Delaware was at the half. They were up by 4 over number 7 BYU. What does the preseason rankings mean for college basketball?
Nothing.
0. Why do they keep doing it? Does it create conversation?
Yes,
that's
all it is. And just like this is the second week of the college football playoffs thing. Is like, well, if the season ended today, Miami would be the 11th seed facing, and I think the first 4 teams get by. So it's 5 versus 12. Yeah. So Miami would be facing the 6th-seeded team. Somewhere over yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Okay, well, the season doesn't end today. And, if Miami loses their next 3 games, they're not going to be the 11th seed. So, but like you said, it generates, hey, the new number 1 is Indiana, because Indiana beat so-and-so by 100 and Ohio State only beat so-and-so by 1. So Indiana's the new number 1. Yeah. Okay, well, let's play the rest of the season and we'll see where it falls.
All right. Fair enough. NBA, no, college football. Is that where you're going to next?
I had nothing on that either, other than Miami is now in the playoffs. Last week they didn't after a loss, and they beat Syracuse, and they're now back in. They're the 11th seed. Yeah. And
so last week you passed on the whole buyout player pass, because I had a player pass buyout. News: former LSU coach Brian Kelly is suing the university.
Yeah, because they said they fired him with cause.
Yeah, but what he's saying, no, they owe him $53 million.
Right. That's his buyout.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what is with cause?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you what now, Mel Tucker, they had a legitimate like with cause issue to go to court with.
And I don't even think they did, because everything was consensual.
And whether we agree or disagree, it was like Brian Kelly doesn't have that situation. He has a better situation than Mel Tucker.
His is better than Mel Tucker.
Way better than Mel Tucker.
And Mel Tucker's wasn't even that bad, because
True. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just like,
unmarried people can get together. That's life.
Right. But yeah, okay. Well, that's a whole nother podcast and a whole nother segment, but I'm just saying. So that's an interesting thing to look up. Last week, week 11, U of M and MSU had bye weeks. Number 8, BYU versus Texas Tech. Texas Tech flexed their muscles. They pummeled BYU. So, I mean, Texas Tech, if you look at where their position is in the college football playoff, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's legit. They have proven themselves again and again and again. Yeah.
And you know why that is, Dave?
Why is that?
My number one reason why I don't like college sports anymore. Texas A&M spent, I want to say, $144 million in NIL licenses.
Yeah. Well, this is Texas Tech, not Texas A&M.
Who was 8th seed in the rankings? Is it Tech or A&M? Whatever one of those is, has had the most.
I think it's
money.
A&M.
The higher ranked team in Texas has the highest rated NIL, and it's like, it's a professional organization,
right?
And therefore, college sports and the NCAA is a fucking sham, and I don't give a fuck about it.
Right. So you got Texas, Texas A&M, and Texas Tech.
Whoever is rated, it's not Texas, I know for a fact. A&M or Tech.
It's A&M, I think.
Is at number 8 and has like a gazillion dollar NIL, and they're undefeated. Whatever one of the Texas A&M, Texas Tech programs is undefeated, it's a fucking ruse. It's a joke.
I'm looking it up right now.
All right, while you're looking it up, let's go to the NFL, Dave.
All right.
Last week, Bears got a win. I get it. I'm happy. But like I said last week, my youngest son, 2 weeks ago, the Bears beat the Bengals, and I was disappointed because my oldest son was disappointed. Last week, Jags were up 29-10 on Houston and fucking lost in overtime, so I couldn't even enjoy my Bears comeback against the Giants. But let's go back to the Bears-Giants. Couldn't stop Jackson Dart. Bears are losing. Jackson Dart gets a mysterious concussion, doesn't come in. Bears come back and win. Brian Daboll is fired the next day. Did anybody see Jackson Dart get hit in the head?
No,
I smell a ruse here. It's just like, what's going on here? I'm happy the Bears won. Did they deserve to win? Yeah, probably not. But the coach gets fired the next day after the star quarterback leaves with a concussion. After I never even saw him get hit, it's baffling to me. I'll take the win. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I smell a rat, Dave.
Yeah.
It just seems funny. It's like, hey, get Dart out of the game because we want to fire this guy. All right. Because then they bring Russell Wilson in. The Bears defense tees off on him. And boom, they win the game.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
But the Jaguars lost a 29-10 lead, so I couldn't even enjoy it.
Yeah.
The life of a father, the life of an NFL fan. What more can I say, Dave?
Texas A&M is number 3.
All right. And are they the undefeated team that with the big NIL?
Texas, 9-0.
All right.
Yep. 9-0.
Yeah, and they're paying more than probably the Carolina Panthers are.
Right.
So
I agree.
All right. Back to reality last week. I was 0-2 year to date. I'm 5-15. Last week you were 1-1. Year to date 7-13. So you're ahead of me by 2 games. South Studio,
Yes,
you
sir.
go first.
With the Giants. I wanna go with the Packers because the Giants are in disarray. But it's at New York. So it's 7.5. That's I don't I think after the Bills, didn't the Bills just lose?
Yes, they did to the Dolphins.
Yeah, they lost to the Dolphins, for crying out loud. I think this is going to be a comeback week for them. Last I looked, they were in -5.5 to the Bucks, and they're at
in that
Buffalo.
Home. Yeah, they're at home.
They're at home. So, whatever it is right now, if it's 6.5, I'll still take it. So I'm taking the Bills versus the Bucks at home.
I have 5.5.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm guessing Dart is not playing. Russell Wilson is terrible. I'm taking the Packers and laying the 7.5 on the road.
All right. My next one. Like I said, I want to go with the Packers but Love, I don't know. I can't get behind him for some reason. He's a roller coaster, man. He's like, he's at Cedar Point all the time. He's up, he's down, he's up, he's down, he's up, he's down. So I'll go with Pitt -4.5 at home versus the Bengals.
All right. And give me Houston -5.5 at Tennessee because I think Tennessee is shit.
They are.
So Houston,
they haven't. The Tennessee hasn't shown any life.
No, Houston -5.5, Green Bay -7.5. You have Buffalo -5.5 and Pittsburgh -4.5. So all of us are going favorites.
Yep. Correct.
On this.
Correct.
All right. So I go first on the rating of this beer as I pick up my pen and it went all the way over by you, motherfucker. Ah, I'm back.
That's that 50 and over. I keep saying I'm going to say something about this. When you get to 50 years old, when you bend down to pick up anything, you make a noise. Is that true?
I think so.
I think it's true.
I went 3 on the mango. I like this better than the mango, so I'm going to go 3.11, 3.11 on the little pumpkin.
Yeah, part of me wants to apologize to Abomination Brewing, but then again, not really. As far as the milkshake IPA, did you get a milkshake IPA?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I went with, and we've struggled over 309 episodes.
Right.
When rating.
Yeah.
I rated Big Mango 3.
Yeah.
I like this one better than Big Mango, so I went 311.
Yeah.
I see your dilemma though.
It's I mean, it's a drinkable beer, but as in terms of what they were shooting for, I gotta go right there with you. Like, I could drink this. If you would have told me, hey, Dave, this is a great beer here, and told me nothing about it, I would be like, okay, great. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I enjoy this. But if you told me it was supposed to be a milkshake, pumpkin spiced, then I'm a little disappointed.
Sure. Yeah, I got 0 pumpkin out of it, but I liked it better than
3.00.
All right. What about on tap, Dave?
Untapped. So you've got 1.2 thousand check-ins. And the untapped comes in at 3.42. Yeah, 3.42.
All right.
Yeah.
None of us got the vanilla out of it, apparently.
No.
All right. What's up for number 3, Dave?
Number 3. Now, this is the fun one, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, make sure your seat belts are securely fastened and hold on to your butts.
All right.
So this one is sweet potato souffle. It's a rye ale, quad barrel aged from Oddside Brewing in Grand Haven, Michigan. Imperial rye ale with sweet potato, cinnamon, nutmeg, and lactose, aged in rum, whiskey, cinnamon, vanilla, and bourbon barrels.
There's a lot to unpack there, David.
There is a lot to unpack here. Let's see what happens. All right. Now, this one comes in at 11% and 31 IBUs. What glass you got there, Mike?
Something from LaPorte, the Kenny Creek. I think it is. My vision is terrible though.
Wait a minute. Now, I've got the Austin Brothers, and I don't know what is the style of glass here.
There's a name for it, and it's on the picture that, oddly enough, that Jeff, who also gave us the Kenny Creek glass, gave me the picture of the beer glasses, but that's at the North Studio, so no comment.
Cheers. Got this when we went up to do our interview for Austin Brothers Brewing Company.
Well, that's tasty. Was it really an interview? What were we interviewing for? Did we get the job?
Oh, wow. That's delicious.
Very good.
Wow.
Before we get into section 3 shenanigans.
Yeah.
Section 3? Come on, you stupid fuck. Segment 3. Now, I'm open with the listeners and the viewers on my very red face. What's up with the bruising on either side of your face, David?
So,
I don't know if the viewers can see it, but I can.
yeah.
So I want to know.
No, I mean, for the loyal listeners, you know, I've given you a lot of crap when you've taken a case, like literally a case of water or a case of pop off the top of a pallet, you know, onto your face.
Yeah, absolutely.
So The only thing I would do right now is invite everybody to see like what's going on right here. And then on the front, I don't know if you can see this or not. Wear your sunscreen. So a lot of people, when you get above 50, you start getting a little, they call them precancers. So I don't know if they just, they use the word precancer to not get you all excited or whatever, but if you don't get them taken care of, they can become like a melanoma or something along those lines. So I had some of them uh burnt, done the electrolysis method, the frozen method. So now there's enough of them that, we're going to try it's technically like a chemo cream. So it's not chemotherapy like you would think like some people with cancer would have, but it's a cream that tries to kill all the stuff you got going around. So that's why my face is so blotchy and I got stuff going on like that. So am I
Alright.
boring you or
No, I yawned because it was like, so the cream caused the discoloration, or
yeah, the
you
cream
need
is killing the pre-cancer cells. So yeah. So yeah, I'm getting ahead of it. I'm being proactive.
Right.
Yeah. So and this is like a lot of people do this. So if you have something, if you go to your dermatologist, and I trust my dermatologist 100%. My
So the
mom,
cream, so without the cream, you had no blotches.
correct.
Okay.
No, I've been doing this. I've been doing this cream for 2 weeks, 2 times a day. When I get up, I take a shower. After the shower, I put the cream on, and then about after dinner, 6:30, 7 o'clock, I put the cream back on, do another application, and so 2 to 3 weeks. You're supposed to be good.
All right. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
we'll see. But I
Seg-
mean, as a youth, I spent a lot of time outdoors. So, without sunscreen, without a hat.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's
Yeah.
go into segment 3.
All right.
Funsies.
Yeah. Okay. So, player
All
pass.
right.
We're there. You ready?
Yep.
All right, sir. What is the trade deadline, or excuse me, why is the deadline more of a thing now? Uh, why is it more of a thing now than in the past for the NFL? Sorry, I botched that whole thing up. I'm sorry for everybody. In the past, the NFL trade deadline was like not a thing. It was like, not a thing. Why is it now more of a thing than in the past?
Do you have another?
Do you want to play or pass?
Do you have another?
I do.
I'm going to pass because I think I know the answer to that question, because it's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm good. I know the answer to that question. It's more of a deal because salary cap reasons and whatnot.
Well, they pushed the date later.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'm good with the answer to that. So what's the next player pass?
All right. Next player pass. Cade Cunningham sets an NBA record. Now, Cade Cunningham is the star
The Pistons.
point guard. Yeah, exactly. For the Pistons, who are in second place, I think, right now.
I think I know it, but share it with our listeners, Dave.
All
Let's
right.
play.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham scored 46 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists on a whopping 45 shots. That's not the NBA record. Okay.
Okay.
Cunningham became just the second Pistons player with a 40-point triple-double, joining the Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas. So it's just him and Isaiah Thomas. That's not the NBA record. He helped the Pistons to beat the Washington Wizards in
Piston has had a triple-double?
Huh?
No Piston has had a triple-double other than
Isaiah. Well, he's just the second Piston player with a 40-point.
40-point triple-double.
40-point triple-double.
Okay.
Joining Isaiah Thomas.
That's pretty weak.
Yeah.
Nobody's had a triple-double.
He's 40-point triple-double. And that's not even the record. He helped the Pistons rally to beat the Washington Wizards in overtime, 137-135 on Monday night. That's not the record. Cade Cunningham shot just 14 of 45, by far the most field goal attempts in NBA this season. His 31 missed shots are the most by a player in a game since the 1976-1977 merger. The last player to miss that many shots was Rick Barry in 1967.
Wow, he missed 31 shots.
He missed 31 shots.
And they won that game.
And they won in overtime.
Hey, he's their guy. You just got to keep shooting.
He missed 31 shots.
Hey, they won. You go to the locker and say, "Hey, we won the game. Hey, we won the game.
We won.
Yeah, we won
and
the
you
game."
set an NBA record by missing 31 shots.
Yeah, but we won the game. I'm a team player. We won the game.
I'm the guy. That's all there is for player pass,
right,
sir. Oh my God, where is it? There it is.
I'm still on track to hit what I wanted to hit.
Oh, for sure.
But I've lost 5 in a row. 3 or 4 of the 5, I have no shame in admitting I lost. I should have got The Graduate. I knew The Graduate. I've heard it. I don't think I've ever seen the movie. It's a popular enough line. I should have got it. I've lost 5 straight. The pressure's getting to me, Dave. God damn, I need a fucking bunny here.
Okay,
Let's go.
All right, ready?
Yep. Come on. God damn it.
Grandpa Blackhawk, aka Larry.
Yep.
Number 4.
Ooh, okay. So we got a big one.
Yep.
We got a big fish.
Ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Toto.
Wizard of Oz. All right. That's what I fucking needed. Something. I needed a fucking softball to get me back on track. Toto. All I need is Toto. I can name that movie in one word. Toto, Wizard of Oz. Yes. I fucking hooray. That's all that should be said. Mike finally fucking won. All right. Boom. What's the rest of the line? What was the line that you were going to give me?
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Okay, yeah. God, that's number 4. All right.
That's
iconic. That's iconic.
Yeah.
God damn it. What are the number 3? I'm going to go. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Second is Here's Looking at You, Kid. That's Bogart and that movie. I'll fucking think of
Casablanca.
Thank you. And then number 3, I've got my number 3. Because that was 4, right?
Yeah.
All right. I've got my number 3.
Yeah. Okay. You're good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
In any event.
All right. So there's a fucking final.
All right. Now, before that.
Thanks, Larry, for giving that fucking softball up. But hey, it's not his fault. I mean, he said number 4.
Number 4.
And it was Toto. We're not in Kansas anymore.
Now, before
fucking, I almost said Gone with the Wind. The Wizard of Oz. Hell yes.
So you were 53.3% before that. You were 24 for 19. Now you're 24 for No, you're 25 for 19
25 and 19.
and 19. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, ready?
So I fucking finally got on the winning track. Yes, I'm ready. All right. Our next one to die correspondent, Jake, sent a lot this week. And there are a lot of equal footing. But my number 3 is Mel Bridgman, died at 70. He was a Philadelphia Flyer, and he was what NHL fans would be an antagonist. He wasn't a tough guy, but he would drop the gloves and mix it up with your welterweight, so to speak. And he also played with the Red Wings. Mel Bridgman died at age 70. Number 2, Lenny Wilkins, 88, the godfather of Seattle basketball. 1,332 wins puts him 3rd on the list of all-time wins by coaches. And number 1, Paul Tagliabue.
Yeah.
NFL commissioner. Couple of blemishes during his tenure, but for the most part, the game thrived.
Well, here's the
So
thing.
rest in peace, Paul.
Yeah, and Paul sent the NFL. He started, according to what I saw and read, he started the international spread of the NFL. So
Which
and it's still going.
Tomorrow morning, 9:30, wake up and there's a game in Spain.
There you go. Well,
Thanks
tomorrow morning's Friday.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. This weekend, Sunday morning, there's a game in Spain, thanks to Paul Tagliabue.
Where is it in Spain?
Madrid, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
It's Spain. It's the Dolphins and another NFL team. I don't know who they're playing. But
Yeah. Well, good for them. I mean,
yeah. I'm actually pretty impressed that Toto we're not in Kansas anymore, being number 4. Now that is a ranking that I can get behind. That's where it should be. Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
That's 4
Yeah.
on a list of 100. Everybody knows that. I'm with it.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. 100%. All right. So
Quick random question, Dave.
Yep.
All right. You and Shelly find out that Shelly's pregnant with another set of boy-girl twins.
Yep.
Company X comes up to you guys and says, hey, we'll give you $1 million if you name your boy and your girl after states. The only exception is you can't use the Dakotas or the Carolinas.
Why?
Well, because those are actually common names, really.
All right.
$1 million. Boy and a girl name.
Yeah.
Name them after states. A, are you going to say, no, we're just going to go on our own? Or B, are you going to take the $1 million and come up with names for your...
We're probably going to come up with the names.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I have my boy name.
Yeah.
If the same situation were presented to Liz and I'm trying to think of my girl name.
Kansas.
And there's a couple other states I should have banned.
Yeah.
Because you've actually heard of names.
Yeah. Oklahoma, Texas. I mean, when you talk about $1 million, I mean, you would think that by now $1 million would not be significant, but it's significant.
Well,
it's still significant.
I mean,
it's still significant, Mike.
Not to a lot of people, it's not, but to like you and I, it is.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's most people.
My male name It's good. It would be Utah Peters.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of my girl name without, because there's a couple states that is like, well, I've heard that as a girl name, so that's not that out there.
Right. What was that? I can't even think of that.
Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Florida. Wyoming.
Really? Wyoming?
Well, that's a stretch, but I mean, you could go there. But the son's gonna be named Utah. If I got to rule out the Dakotas and the Carolinas.
Yeah.
What would my daughter's name be?
I don't know. Callie. Can you do abbreviations? Callie would be a good abbreviation.
Callie's a good abbreviation.
Yeah. Carolina. Carol.
I said Carolina. You can't. I rolled off.
Yeah.
What about Arizona?
Yeah, you can do that. For sure.
Would your daughter be Arizona or Florida?
Arizona, probably.
I'll go Florida. I'll go. My son's Utah. My daughter's Florida.
Yeah, my daughter is Arizona. My son is Yukon.
Yukon's not a state.
Connecticut.
Well,
I know. I'm making that up.
Yeah, his name would have to be Connecticut.
Yeah.
You can call him whatever you want.
Hampshire. Do you have to say the new part?
Well, Hampshire's kind of a goofy name. Yeah, he'll get beat up. But all right,
I don't know. I don't want him to get beat up.
All right, either or.
All right.
As I said, Dave, last week, it's just a number, so pick one. By the way, these numbers are different than the numbers from last week. Or I can't even read my fucking writing.
I got 3 pair of glasses over there. Right there. There's 3 pair of fucking glasses for you right there.
No, it's not. I don't know what I wrote. So, Chicago had a song, and there we go. Now I know.
All right.
Chicago had a song. What was it called? 24-621, something like that. Derrick Henry has a song entitled 12,124 in 4 or 12,124 in 10.
I just think it's going to be funny for you to explain the second one.
All right. So It is funny.
Yeah.
So it would have been funnier had I been able to read my writing, had I known the exact title to the Chicago song. But anyway, Derrick Henry had a high school record, 12,124 yards rushing in his 4-year high school career. 12,124 yards rushing in his high school career. 4 years, because obviously Derrick Henry was on the varsity in 9th grade.
Yeah.
Last week, he needed 73 yards and ended up with 75. So he got it, which put him at, he needed 73, 75, which put him at 12,126 yards in his 10-year NFL career. So he rushed for as many yards in high school as he has in the pros in 6 last seasons.
Well, that makes sense.
And way more game. I mean, because high school, what is he playing? 12 games a year?
Yeah.
In the pros, he's playing 16 or 18.
Well, yeah. In high school, how many kids are going to tackle him?
It's still amazing. 4 versus 10.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing nonetheless.
Yeah.
You chose the question. Fuck you. What else you got, Dave?
All right.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck
All right. Ready?
Yes, sir.
You got any?
You know what? Actually, I had one against BetMGM, but the day I had it written down, they fucking righted themselves. I have
Oh,
nothing.
really?
It's been a fucking bad. Shit, shit the bed.
Yeah.
They don't make recycle bags like they used to because
Oh, yeah.
I showed you that picture of the yard waste that I've
Yeah.
accumulated.
Yeah.
There are a couple bags because I put like 2 leaves in one and the bag split apart like it was the end of the world. So that was a shit the bed. I mean, it's not really a fuck you. I wasn't really that mad because I was out there just jamming with my fucking headphones and
Right.
raking and mowing and shucking and jiving. But it was like, goddamn, what if it rains tonight? These bags just going to disintegrate?
Right. So I've got one.
Yeah, bring it.
I'm going to go back with the Disney and YouTube still. The Disney and YouTube controversy.
Yep.
Because I'm paying for YouTube. Now, kudos to YouTube. They allowed me to go in and I all right. For those people that are not tech savvy, they would have had a hard time to recoup their $20 credit that they were going to get for this debacle. But bing, 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 bing. I got my $20 back on my next bill.
Yep.
All right. So right now for Disney, Hulu, and HBO Max, I'm paying $32.99. I don't know about that, but I'm at least for this month, for the month of November, I'm paying $32.99. With ads is $19.99. $20 less. Right?
Without question, you have to spend the $20.
Well, yeah.
Ads are for losers.
I'm just saying. I'm with you. Because I've been without ads for so long. If I go back to ads, I'm going to be like, it's going to be like fingernails on a chalkboard. They want $29.99 just to add ESPN as an add-on. They want $30 more. Disney ESPN wants $30 more to add as an add-on. That's a fuck you. I don't need to watch anything you have on ESPN. Yeah.
I get you, but you're getting HBO Max. See, Liz and I have Disney, Hulu, and ESPN.
There's no bundle with that. I'm telling you right now, I looked.
That's what she said. That's what she said. It's different where you got into the market or whatever. She said.
When you got
we
into
have
the market.
Disney, Hulu, ESPN, and then we pay separately for HBO Max.
Right.
And the prices probably amount to the same as what you've got going.
Well, that's my fuck you because they do not offer. What's my notes right here? They do not offer ESPN with HBO Max in the same bundle in the screens that I saw. Right.
Okay. Yeah. I get that.
I mean, so what made it worse this week? The Manning cast. Did you see this?
No, I haven't watched Manning cast in 2 years.
So the Manning cast had Bob Iger on there. He's the CEO of Disney. Who gives a shit? I went through and I saw this thing where it was like, everybody was like, why do we want Bob Iger on the Manning cast talking about Monday Night Football when he knows almost clearly he knows nothing about football? And neither one of the Mannings asked or had anything remotely close to the YouTube, ESPN. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to bore you, but I'm just like, there were thousands of people that were super pissed off, including the 10 million people that have YouTube TV that did not watch NFL Monday Night Football.
Because they couldn't.
They couldn't. I couldn't.
All right, so whose side are you on? Because
I'm on the YouTube TV side. I'm about to lose. I'm about to give up my Marvel. I mean, we know, the loyal listeners know that Dave is a sci-fi Marvel guy. I like my Disney Plus, but you know what? I'm ready to give it up. If you're gonna drop,
and I would see, that's what I would, off the cuff, I'm with you. I side with YouTube.
yeah.
But I would like to sit down and negotiate. What is the differing point that, like, so like does Disney want YouTube to pay them a gazillion dollars to broadcast their product, and YouTube like, fuck you, I'm not paying a gazillion dollars.
Yep.
Fuck you.
That's pretty much it. They want them to pay a gazillion dollars, but it includes the less watched Disney ESPN channels, like maybe the you know what I mean?
Right.
Where they've got ping pong, badminton, cornhole, the Ocho, right?
Right.
So like that's the sticking point as of today, as of this broadcast.
Well, then shame on Disney and ESPN, because YouTube's like, well, we don't need that content.
Well, I mean, they think that people should be paying for it because Disney ESPN has to pay to have the people on the cameras and to broadcast those kind of things and record those kind of things. They don't want to have to pay for it. They want their consumers to have to pay for it. And that is the universal business model, is that we want the consumer to have to pay for all this stuff. And if there's 10 million consumers to pay for it, we want them to pay an extra $5, $10, $20 to have to pay for this kind of shit.
Capitalism at its best.
Capitalism, that's what it is. And YouTube TV is like, if YouTube TV goes to $90 or $100 a month, I'm gonna really start thinking about, well, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go back to Spectrum or something like that, Charter Communications. I don't know. But that's my fuck you, is that and I don't even know, I might be paying for HBO Max twice right now, because once upon a time, I know that on my Apple Plus, it's an app, right?
Right.
Through my Apple TV, I know I subscribed and paid an extra, whatever it is, $9.99 a month or whatever. So am I paying an extra $9.99 a month on top of my $32.99 a month? They know that the average consumer is not going to get online very often and go in and dive in and say, okay, what am I actually paying for?
That's what Rocket Mortgage is for. And if only we could get Rocket Mortgage as a fucking sponsor to Flights Football and anything else. They can save you tons and tons of money on unneeded subscription.
We have a former Swan Valley grad that is currently in the upper echelon of the Rocket Mortgage or the Rocket.
And that's a missed opportunity on your part, Dave. You should be reaching out to him or her and saying, hey, look, get rid of your unneeded, unwanted duplicate subscription by signing up to Flights Football and anything else and Rocket Mortgage. But I don't know. That's an argument for another take. So it's time to rate this beer.
Oh my God. Look how much. Really?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Have you even tasted it?
I've been talking so much.
I fucking never shut my mouth and I'm done.
All right, let's go.
I've got my rating written down, and I'm not sure if it really meets the criteria of what it said it is, but I'm rating on how I liked it.
I've got it. It's my turn, right? Yeah. 3.75%.
And I went 3.88%.
Yeah. I mean, this has got a ton of flavor. we both love the ABV on this.
Well, absolutely. 11%, you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. You fucking bang your head.
Right.
A quiet riot action.
Yeah. Now, the papers that I just threw are on the ground right now, so I can't really read what the untapped. I can try to go into my phone.
I can reach down without making noise. Like
No,
an
I can
old
do this.
man.
It's on my phone. It's on my phone. It is right here, Mike. You don't have to hurt
Well,
yourself.
I still got your papers.
Sweet potato. 11.3 thousand check-ins.
You don't even have the fucking rating on that fucker.
It's supposed to be a mystery.
Apparently it is.
So 11.3 thousand check-ins. Great sample size.
I'm going to go 404.
You're going, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you're thinking it is.
Yep.
All right. You're really, you're good, man. You've been doing this a while. 3.99. Dave was 3.75. Mike was 3.88. And the untapped crowd was 3.99. And I'm going to say there's a possibility I undersold this right here. The sweet potato souffle.
Well, hell, you haven't even tasted it yet.
What?
You haven't even.
I've had a couple tastings.
We haven't even tasted it yet. Once you get into it, you might go a 5.0.
You're right. 3.95.
I've already. What did you originally have?
3.75. Yeah, there's a ton of flavor in here. I mean, if the only reason you pick up this beer is because it says sweet potato souffle, and you're like, for those people that just like a straight on Pilsner, they're never gonna pick up this beer.
Well, absolutely not.
But people that like flavor, they're gonna get this beer, and they're gonna get this strong ale with was brewed with sweet potatoes and lactose, then aged in rum, cinnamon, vanilla whiskey, and bourbon barrels with cinnamon and nutmeg, toast of caramel, brown sugar, and sweet potato blend with spice and malt. I mean, I don't even have to read the rest.
Absolutely not, Dave. Anything else?
I do not.
Well, episode 309 in the books. And as I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck out of here. And I can play the wrong song.
Do it again. There you go.
There we go. Take two. Although the sports outro will work too, but that's what happens when you start drinking at 6. Or 5. Actually, 5.